Yu-Gi-Oh! So what is up YouTube, it's Jeremy from Team Bio, and today guys we have that combo tutorial video that I promised you. I will be showing 3 different combos and then doing a test hand for you guys to show you how consistent the deck is. I will be shuffling on screen the entire time for the test hand to show you that I'm truly trying not to edit anything. So our first combo is going to be a 1-card combo using just Blackwing Shuri, the Phantom Glimmer, and I'll explain to you the strengths and weaknesses of it. Obviously, every game going turn 0, if you're going first, you can have more than one. But if your hand is absolutely unplayable, let's say you draw this in 4 hand traps, we're going to work with what we got. So the combo is, let me get a field center as well. We will put this up. Normal summon the Shuri. This name is a bit hard to remember. We are going to activate its effect to list or to add any card that lists Black Winged Dragon in its name and add it to our hand. So we're going to search Vada. Since we control a Blackwing monster, we're going to special summon Vada. Next, we'll activate its effect to synchro summon from the deck. Since we are playing Ideal Yu-Gi-Oh! Our opponent has no interruptions. We are going to send a Zephyros the Elite and a Harmattan from our deck to the graveyard to synchro 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into our Blackwing Dragon. Next, I'll put these sideways to show that it's our graveyard. We're going to activate the effect of Sudori to tribute Blackwing Dragon, and we're going to get a level 2 tuner token, and we're locked in synchro summoning for the rest of the turn. Next, we will synchro 6 into our Blackwing Borstream the Wicked Wind. This is an optional effect where you can send a card or a Blackwing from your deck to the graveyard, so we would send Vayu in case we need a synchro summon later on in the turn. You don't need to, but it's okay to do so. Next, we will banish Bora Stream and the Blackwing Dragon from our graveyard to a Glare Zone, and special summon Blackwing Assault Dragon. And that's just with 1 card, you get to do all that. Then you do have follow-up plays with Vayu in the graveyard, Zephyros in the graveyard, you get to do more plays with that. But with just the bare minimum, you get to end on Blackwing Assault Dragon. The pros of this is any monster effects your opponent activates, they're going to get burnt quite a bit. The cons is if your opponent has Nibiru or Ash or DV Crow, it's very easy to stop this combo. It's not the strongest combo, but it's very consistent, very easy to do. I'm going to pause the video and set up the tutorial for the next 2-card combo. I will be right back. Alright, so we are back, and for the second combo, all you need is Simoon, the Poison Wind, and any Blackwing, so we'll use the worst one because we don't care about it, being Blackwing Orochi the Squall, but this will work with any Blackwing at all. So obviously, Simoon is in the hand, we're going to activate its effect, we're going to banish Orochi to activate Black Whirlwind, and then commit an additional normal summon being Simoon. We'll trigger Black Whirlwind effect, searching Sudori, the Phantom Glimmer. Now we'll use our regular normal summon on Sudori. We'll go Chainlink 1 Sudori, Chainlink 2 Black Whirlwind. We want to do this because in the off chance someone's playing like Gamma or Ogre, we need this to stay on the field, otherwise Black Whirlwind will not resolve. So off of Black Whirlwind, we're going to search Vatu, the Emblem of Honor, and then off of Sudori, we're going to search for Shamal, the Sandstorm. So our hand is right here. We will discard Sudori to the graveyard up here to activate Black Feathered Whirlwind from our deck. Special Vata then activates effect. We're going to synchro summon using Zephyros and Harmattan again. Sending those to the graveyard. We will special summon Black Winged Dragon. So this is where we get some cool triggers. We will go Chainlink 1 Sudori, banishing as cost, targeting Harmattan to add it to our hand. Chainlink 2 Black Feathered Whirlwind is going to special summon back out the Vada, the Emblem of Honor. So this is really nice because it gets us super far into our plays. Next, we are going to special summon Harmattan, and then we're going to use this effect targeting Vada. Let's scoot this all down just a tad bit. So everything is on field. Harmattan is now a level 4 Blackwing monster. Then we will Synchro 6 here. We are locked into darks for the rest of the turn, which doesn't matter because our entire extra deck is dark, but it's something to note. Next, we'll activate Harmattan Boards the Spheres effect, sending Vayu from deck to grave. Synchro 1 because it's now level 1, and 8. We're going to summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Next, we will activate Zephyros effect. We're going to pay the cost, returning Black Whirlwind from our field to hand, so we don't take that 1000 damage during the end phase. And then we will just link them off, him and the Simoon, into a Y-Strix. We'll activate the effect of Y-Strix to special summon another Shamal from the graveyard, or from the deck, excuse me. Overlay them into a Raid Raptor Forstrix. Activate Forstrix's effect. We're going to detach to Shamal, and we're going to search for a follow-up card on the next turn, being Oster the Wind. Next, we will trigger the mandatory effect of Y-Strix, setting Phantom Knights of Rank Up Force. We'll go ahead and banish the Bora and the Black-Winged Dragon to special summon Black-Winged Assault Dragon. So unfortunately, it does only leave us with exactly 6 cards in the graveyard to set up the Forstrix play, but off of just 2 cards, you end up on a negate that targets a card in the field, so unfortunately it would not stop something like Nibiru. A setup for a Ultimate Falcon, which if they do Nibiru you can actually chain this because Y-Strix says you're allowed to use the card that you set the same turn you set it, and then we'll end on a Blackwing Assault Dragon. And that's just off of 2 cards, one of which could be literally any other Blackwing. I'm going to pause the video one more time to show you a 3-card combo, and then we'll do the test hand right after. And for the final 3-card combo, we are going to be utilizing Simoon again, obviously. Anything to pitch off of him, and then an extender being Gale. Gale is probably going to be the best extender, but if you have something like another Black Whirlwind or a way to get into like Shamal, any of them will work. So take these off field, and then we will do the combo. We're going to activate Simoon, banishing our Orochi to activate Black Whirlwind, get a normal summon. Activate the effect of Black Whirlwind. We are going to add Sudori. Normal summon Sudori, chainlink 1 Sudori, chainlink 2 Black Whirlwind, search and search. So these are in hand, but we'll go ahead and activate Shamal right now to activate Black Feather Whirlwind from our deck. Next, special summon the Vada. Vada effect, sending itself, Harmattan, and Zephyros. We will special summon our Black-Winged Dragon. Next, Shamal effect chainlink 1, Black Feather Whirlwind effect chainlink 2 to special back the Vada, and then Shamal is going to, of course, add back the Harmattan. So currently in our hand is Gale and Harmattan. Next, we will synchro these two into Borastream. Borastream's effect will activate, sending Vayu. Next, we are going to go ahead and activate the effect of Vayu, banishing itself and the Sudori from our graveyard to special summon Sonia. Next, we'll link these two off, special summoning our Raid Raptor Y-Strix. Activate the effect of Raid Raptor Y-Strix. We're going to special summon a Sonia. Next, we are going to activate the effect of Zephyros, returning Black Whirlwind from our deck to hand to activate him, or to summon him, excuse me. Overlay these two for Forstrix. Forstrix effect, we're going to detach the Sonia to get a search, and then we'll just search for follow-up our Oster. And then mandatory effect of Y-Strix, we'll set our rank up spell. So now our hand consists of this. Here you have one of 2 routes you can go into. You can either link all 3 of these off into your Phantom Knight of Rusty Bardiche, to get a pop for the trigger for 4 Strix, or you can go ahead and synchro 9 into your Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. I am going to go ahead and link 3 instead. Although the negate is good, we're going to have another negate instead. Before I do that though, since we still have a Blackwing on the field, we are going to special summon our Gale. Then we'll link 3 into Rusty Bardiche. We don't have to activate its effect right now, it's not relevant. But we are going to special summon Harmattan, then activate Harmattan's effect, targeting Gale. So now Harmattan is level 5. 5 plus 3 will be our Synchro 8 into Borreload Savage. Savage effect is going to activate. We are going to equip it with Raid Raptor Y-Strix. Next, banish the 2 to summon out. I guess not there. Blackwing Assault Dragon. You do have to be mindful of zones when you're doing this combo. But just based off of 3 cards, we are ending on a hand with Black Whirlwind, Oster, a negate, a monster who will eventually be unaffected by everything, the chance to clear a board, and a pop off of the Rusty Bardiche. So I'm going to pause the video one more time. I'm going to do a test hand for you guys to show you how consistent you can do this, and that will be it. All right, and oops, we are back, and the deck is kind of mixed up. I shuffled a little bit off screen so you guys didn't have to sit there and deal with me shuffling for 20 minutes from having them all in order. Because I am recording this right after the deck profile. So let's see what we can get. The goal is at least a Simoon or a Sudori. Again, we are playing Ideal Yu-Gi-Oh, so we are going first with no hand traps against us. Okay, ooh, wow. Simoon and Whirlwind with Zephyros is very strong. So, and 2 hand traps, wow, this is, you guys saw me shuffle. This is just an insanely strong board. So put the hand traps to the side because we are going to activate Simoon by banishing Zephyros and activating a Whirlwind. We'll go Chainlink 1, we'll go, yeah, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We always want to use the one off of Simoon as Chainlink 2 in case we run into an Ogre. So we're going to add Sudori and an Oster. So this play does go into Nibiru, but we're playing Ideal Yu-Gi-Oh, so it doesn't matter too much. This is our hand over here. We're going to normal summon Oster. Oster Chainlink 1 targeting Zephyros, Chainlink 2 Black Whirlwind, Chainlink 3 Black Whirlwind. So we'll get all searches first. This is actually really nice because I get to do the cool combos on why we play a random Orochi. Ooh, do I want to do it like that? Maybe I don't want to add Orochi. I take that back. We're going to add Harmattan. We're playing a test hand, so of course we're going to do takesy backsies. We're going to special Zephyros. From here, we will special Harmattan. We're not going to use Harmattan's effect. We will Synchro 6, though, into Borastream. Nope, not Borastream, excuse me, Nathung. We'll activate the effect of Nathung. We get an additional normal summon this turn. Now we're going to summon Sudori, and we get to activate everything again. Sudori, Chainlink 1, Whirlwind, Whirlwind. So off of Sudori, we will search. I don't think we actually need to search for a Shamal, but we could. We'll search, kind of want to search Chinook. No, we can search that off of Whirlwind. We're going to search for the trap card. We're going to search for Twin Shadow. off of the Suitery. Then the Whirlwinds, we're going to search for this and a Gale. Anytime you open up Simoon that's activatable and another Whirlwind, you're just going to go plus insane. Next, we will go ahead and link these off into good old Wystrix. Activate the effect of Wystrix. We'll summon a Shamal. Overlay these two into Forstrix. Forstrix, we are going to be sure to pay attention who we detach. We're going to detach a Zephyros to get a search. This will be a search for next turn. We're going to add another Suitery, I believe. Yes. Trigger the Wystrix before I forget. Setting rank up magic. We'll go ahead and activate Zephyros effect, adding Shamal to the hand to special summon itself. Then we're going to discard the Shamal now. We're going to activate our Black Feather Whirlwind. Our hand is thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. We'll special summon Vada since we control Blackwing. Use its effect. Sending to the grave. I think because of our searches we have to, yes, we have to send Simoon. So it makes level 8. I summoned the wrong guy. So we'll summon, where is he at? There you are. In this zone. Black Winged Dragon. Go Chainlink 1, Shamal. Who do we want to add to our hand? We'll add Oster to hand. Then Chainlink 2, Black Feather Whirlwind, to special summon this guy. Let me make sure I read Shamal correctly. Yep, just any Blackwing, which is nice. Let me make sure I read Whirlwind correctly. Yep, cool. And then we won't take the 700 damage from Shamal since we have Blackwing Dragon on the field. So our hand has plenty of follow-up for next turn. We will, wow, this is just insane. Synchro 6 into Boar Stream effect. We'll send a level 1 value. Synchro 9 into, we'll summon it under there. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. I might have goofed, so we're going to pretend while these two were still up that I special, it doesn't matter actually, I forgot we have Value Engrave. So we'll activate Value, banishing itself and Zephyros to Synchro 5. Completely forgot about that. Into Sonia. Let's see. Do we have anything else we can do? I guess we cannot make a link play like I thought. I was gonna say if we can make one more monster onto the field, we could link it in Wystrix into a Rusty Bardiche. And Synchro 8 into Warlord Savage and with a Wystrix attached. But I think, let's see. If we're going blind, I think I would just link these two off into a Rusty Bardiche. We'll use this effect just to get more cards in the graveyard and out of our deck so we don't draw bricks. And then we have another Dark in the Grave for our rank up spell. We'll go ahead and set it. We will banish these two for our Black Winged Dragon. It's kind of awkward, but we're gonna have to activate the Rusty Bardiche, or the Shade Brigadine, so we have enough room to set the Twin Shadow. And then we'll have 5 cards in hand for next turn, 3 of which are hand traps. During the end phase, we'll take 1,000 from Whirlwind getting sent to the graveyard. Let's counter grave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 darks. So this is our infield. Of course, our hand was just absolutely insane. You're not always going to draw like that, but sometimes you do. And you end on an extra card in your hand, an entire field full of on-field negation. You'll have a pop, you'll have an unaffected monster, you have plenty of burn, and then you'll have a quick synchro where you'll be able to shuffle back like Shamal and Zephyros to summon out your Silverwind on your opponent's turn to pop 2 of their cards. Just be mindful of the zones. I probably would special summon the Xyz in one of the far zones, so if you do get in a sticky situation, you'll always have a zone that's available. But that is it for the video, guys. It's a bit of a long one. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for your patience. If you watched all the way through, I hope you learned something. I hope you learned some interactions. Let me know if you guys can see anything that I did wrong or think of any better smaller card combos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Wreckognize when I wreck a mic, leaving all y'all mesmerized. Killing instrumentals, but nobody wanna testify. In his prime, I think someone better check the guy. Always spitting heat, the beat gon' be hard to identify. Stress minds and wreck mics and leave with the best lines. My sex life is great cause I spit like a Tech 9. Stomp competition, beat them with the lead pipe. Sleep on you rappers just like it's my bedtime. You already know that old big bro from the west side. Got you hoes smoking on my flow like a meth pipe. Forever cold, I'll eat your soul like a death site. Headed to the top, shining brighter than a headlight. You better recognize I'm about to go off, putting on a show and I ain't even trying to show off. Here's the red dot, the shot, and kill Rudolph. Call me James Bond, cause I killed it with a suit on.